I'm gonna play The Great Escape. This is the main event. The Great Escape. Yeah. This is a isometric game for the Spectrum. A bunch of different systems. I'm gonna be playing the Spectrum version. Like one of those isometric action puzzle games. It is based on a great movie. I actually just recently watched the movie just to get the full lore experience. Designed by Denton Designs, who I've played a couple of their games so far on stream, and I've enjoyed thoroughly both of them. I played Where Time Stood Still quite a while ago. Let me see when I played Where Time Stood Still. That was the 9th game that I streamed on this channel, Where Time Stood Still, finished March 2nd, 2019. So that was over a year ago. And this is the game that was a precursor to Where Time Stood Still. It uses their same engine, but it was more developed in that game. Here it'll be a bit more rudimentary. Yeah, based on the movie, the classic Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson. I think Richard Attenborough's in it too. About a bunch of POWs in World War II that get thrown into a German prison camp for POWs, and they all plan their gigantic escape out of the prison. It's really cool. Very elaborate scheme, and they're digging all these separate tunnels out, and eventually they make their great escape, and it doesn't go according to plan. It's a really good movie. I highly recommend watching it. But we're going to be playing the video game inspired by the movie. Let's look at the box art. Oh, The Great Escape. Published by Ocean. We have hands clutching at barbed wire. Man yelling behind him. Man possibly getting exploded behind him. Prison in the background. I mean, it gets the message across. There isn't much more you need to know. A couple pictures in the top right, top left of the awesome gameplay. A couple more pictures on the spine there. I don't... Yeah, this is from the cassette, so I don't think there was a back to it. But I do have a manual. Hey, Goaty. Welcome. Welcome to the manual reading. Oh, I gotta reset this timer here. Come on, live split. Why do you have to be so slow? There we go. Yeah, the cover art's really good. So let's read the manual. One of my favorite parts about any game. The Great Escape. Its program code and graphic representation are the copyright of Ocean Software Limited. It may not be reproduced, stored, hired, or broadcast in any form whatsoever. Oh, sorry, I'm broadcasting it. Loading, not important. The game. The year is 1942. The place, Germany. War has broken out. You have been captured and placed in a high-security POW camp. Victory may be far away, so it is your duty to escape. But this will not be easy. It will take careful planning and much patience, culminating in a skillful and resourceful implementation. In the camp, you are closely guarded, but while you follow the daily routine, you will need to slip away unnoticed to reconnoiter the situation and collect tools and materials necessary for your chosen escape route. I just want to interject, the word reconnoiter is an amazing word. There are many avenues of escape, some difficult, all certainly dangerous, and each one requiring different skills or equipment. Camp geography and possible escape routes. The camp is a small converted castle on a promontory surrounded on 3 sides by cliffs and the cold North Sea. Official entry to the camp is by a narrow road through the gatehouse, and all traffic must carry papers authorizing their passage. Elsewhere, the camp has been closed by either fences or walls, and dogs are deployed to patrol the perimeter. These areas are watched by men from the observation towers, and there are very few blind spots. At night, powerful searchlights comb the walls looking for any sign of movement. The prisoners are housed in prefabricated huts within the castle grounds, just to the side of a quadrangle that's used for roll calls and recreational purposes. In line with the Geneva Convention, the prisoners must have exercise, so an area has been provided, and this is conveniently situated on the inland side, allowing close-up inspection of the southern fences. Beneath the camp is a labyrinth of old drains and tunnels dug out by past internees. It could prove an ideal route to escape, but entering without a torch is very dangerous, as it is far too easy to get lost in the dark. Within the camp, there are 4 main character types: the Commandant, the German guards, fellow prisoners, and the escaping prisoner. The Commandant. This daunting figure controls the camp. It is he who chooses the number of soldiers to place on particular patrols and the observation positions. At the beginning of the game, security is fairly lax, but the more times the player is caught out of bounds, the more secure the camp will become. The Commandant is the least predictable of the security forces. He often inspects his guards to see if they are in the correct place and are following instructions, and it's possible to bump into him almost anywhere in the camp. It is a good, turn the page, idea, therefore, to know his whereabouts at all times to avoid unfortunate encounters. The German guards. These characters are the workhorses of the camp staff. They must either trudge along on patrol, shiver on observation towers, or stand alert on sentry duty, and ensure the prisoners keep to their daily routine. Once allotted to a patrol, they will dutifully pace up and down, taking approximately the same time on each circuit. This will allow you to time the position of the guards and modify your escape plan accordingly. The hero will be detected within the lines of sight of any of the security forces, so it's possible to sneak past a guard who's looking the other way, but they are very alert, and you will have to be quick. The soldiers who look after the POWs escort the prisoners before they move about the camp. So 2 or 3 guards will follow them to the parade ground, the exercise area, or the prisoners' mess. Your fellow prisoners. These unfortunate fellows have been in the camp for a long time. At first they were enthusiastic about escaping, but a long series of failures have crushed their morale. They now seem happy to bide their time until the end of the war. However, some of the men retain a bit of spirit, can be bribed or persuaded to create a diversion, allowing you to disappear unnoticed. Their life is ordered by alarm bells. These tell them when to get up and when to go to roll call, when to eat, when to exercise. An analysis of this routine will enable you to estimate at what time your escape will be noticed and the alarm bells start ringing. Number 4, the escape. Our hero. Maybe it's supposed to be escapee. You control him by joystick or keyboard, putting in several patterns of behavior. If you are in bounds, i.e. the morale flag is green, you will follow the routine like any other prisoner, and this allows you to become familiar with the camp and camp life without having to follow the other characters around manually. You will only diverge from this path by taking over the controls, but if you wander too far out of bounds, the morale flag will turn red. Now you are liable to arrest and have total control. You can drop and pick up objects, fire and up down, that you find in the camp, but you can only carry 2 objects at any one time. When you've discovered places that are infrequently searched or unlikely to be discovered by the security forces, you may leave a cache of useful objects there. Any objects that are found, however, by the guards or commandant, or that you are carrying when captured, will be confiscated immediately. If you are spotted while on an escape, you'll have two choices, either to make a run for it or to surrender. Once caught, you will lose all the objects that you were carrying, and the camp security stepped up. You will also be sent to the cells. But so that the action of the game can continue, this is only for a moment, and you will then be escorted back to your comrades. So we got the display here. Game window, morale indicator, objects you are carrying, alarm bell, score, news bulletin. Okay. I like the morale indicator. That's pretty cool. Morale. The flag on the left of the screen is the morale indicator. Its height on the flagpole denoting the current morale. Each time you find something useful or explore a different part of the camp, your morale and score will increase accordingly. However, each time one of your possessions is discovered and removed, your morale will decrease. Red cross parcels and other goodies will arrive randomly throughout the game and increase your morale level. Capture and consequent punishment will reduce your morale enormously, and if it ever reaches 0, you will lose control, and our hero will become just another member of the camp prisoners. The only remedy for this situation is a new game. The alarm bells. Alarm bell has two functions. When it sounds in a short burst, it denotes the commencement of meals, roll calls, etc., and a message will appear at the bottom of the screen with the relevant information. When a potential escapee is discovered out of bounds, the alarm bell will ring continuously, and this is the turn the page signal to the guards that an escape is in progress. News bulletin. Messages will appear on screen, keeping you fully informed of all news events within the camp by either discovery of the guards of hidden items, etc. Scoring. You score points and increase your morale by discovering objects, using them, and escaping. Each of these activities will increase your score. Controls are pretty basic. I'm going to be using keyboard, but just move in 8 directions, fire and up. Picks up, fire and down, drops, fire and left, right, use. Very simple. This software has been carefully developed and manufactured to the highest quality standards. Please read carefully the instructions for loading. I didn't read it at all. Credits. Produced by DC Ward. 1986 Ocean Software. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to play this game. So it seems to me like the way they were describing it here, the game just kind of plays itself until you take control. And you're supposed to kind of suss out the daily routine of the guards, the patrol patterns, and then once you kind of have an idea for where the guards are going to be patrolling, where the safe spots are, then you take over and try and make your escape. So this will be really interesting to try out. Let's boot up the video game. Spectrum. We'll be using the old Specky emulator titled Specky. Move that over here, close that. Yeah. Hey, Stuck Thread, welcome. I think this is the loading screen. That's a loop. Pretty good song. Start the timer. Keyboard controls. Choose keys. Left, right, up, down. Fire. Confirm. Yes. Time to wake up. I haven't touched anything. The game is playing itself. So you'll notice straight away, if you're familiar with Where Time Stood Still, which, I mean, I played that a year ago, it's very similar in style. Like, the characters look very similar to from that game. The animations are very similar. So I haven't touched anything yet. Or roll call. We must be going to our quadrangle. Red Cross parcel. Okay. Gray wall. Make this title screen better. There's your gray walls. Gray. It's gray bricks and black wall, I guess. It's not quite the same. Where's he going? He's just like bumping into people. Highly advanced AI taking over here. This is a interactive movie now. I gotta change my stream title. Roll call. We'll do this while I'm waiting for roll call. There we go. Do. So I'm assuming that, I mean, whenever I hear roll call, I just need to move to this top corner and just kind of chill out here. Is it stuck? Dude, you're gonna miss roll call. Stand in line. Guy, is that me? No, I'm in the middle of the screen. That's not me. Don't get shot. Okay, breakfast time. Okay, so you just have to stand there. I haven't touched the controls yet. We're just watching. Okay, this must be the mess hall. I wonder what's for breakfast. Sausage? Oatmeal? Some gruel? Oh, I noticed I have 5 score. Did I just obtain the score? T-Rex charging us? Yeah. Yeah, Time Stood Still had that awesome feature, I guess you could say, where the game world was constantly alive and in motion and constantly changing as well. There's the guard checking up on us. You feed me? It's like the very first time I booted up Where Time Stood Still. I started the game, and within like 10 seconds, a pterodactyl flew by, picked up one of my guys, and killed him. And then my other party members panicked. One of them ran off a cliff. I got more score. Okay. What are you doing, buddy? So I guess after breakfast we have free time now. It's a German guard down there. And I guess for free time the computer AI just kind of walks. Okay, well, this is fine. I'll just watch this. There's another guard down there. It would be nice if you could show me some more guards. Get a sense for their patrol routes. But no, he seems to really like this corner. Exercise time. Okay, where's this at? So ideally, once I get the daily routine down, I won't need to ever watch this again. I just know where to go when the bell rings. Okay, is this exercise? Are we exercising now, or is he still going to exercise? Oh, the dogs. The double barbed wire fence. Okay, this must be the exercise yard. The manual did say the exercise was right around the perimeter, so you could scope out the fences. I'm going to bet that one of the ways to escape is to find some snips and just cut your way through the gate. Or the fence, rather. Probably have to wait till nighttime to do it, and avoid searchlights. And if there's a watchtower posted up in the corner. There's a guard just kind of roaming around. There's something right there. What's that thing? What is thing on the ground? We'll never know what thing is. Oh, guard outside the gate. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't seen a gate here at all. It's just fences. Getting some good exercise in today. What is that thing? I still have not touched the keyboard. Hey, Smooham. Welcome. I still have not touched the keyboard since I started the game. It is absolutely 100% playing itself. Okay, bell is ringing. Must mean exercise time's over. I didn't see a message, but everyone's lining up to leave. Yep. Oh, the dogs! Look at the chubby little dogs. Oh, it's so cool. Are these other prisoners? No, those must be guards. Am I like surrounded by 4 guards? Okay, where are you going, buddy? I think he's just back to wandering around randomly now. Yeah. So between breakfast and exercise, you have a good bit of free time. So you start the day, roll call's immediate, and breakfast is almost immediate after that. But between breakfast and exercise, you got a good bit of time. Between exercise and whatever's next, probably lunch is next, we'll have a good bit of time. Yeah, prison simulator, just wandering around aimlessly all day long. We are getting a good feel for the lay of the land. Oh, another roll call. Okay. I wonder how much time you have to get in line for roll call. Roll call's in this top corner. Guards here. You probably have a good fair amount of time. Like if you're all the way down at the other end of the prison, you should be able to make it up here in time. I would hope. It's likely going to be lunch next. Look at all these different options for score. We have 7 green medals. These must be for following or being in the right place at the right time. Time for bed. No lunch, no dinner. Okay, a day's pretty short. Where is my bed? So there's 3 rows of bunks, it looks like. I'm in the second row. Blip. Okay, I guess that's an entire day. So I'm going to take over on the second day. I'm going to actually start playing the game. Just have to wait for him to wake up. Nighttime's the perfect time to explore. Oh, but no, we're just going to sleep through the first night. So I'm guessing cutting through the fence and running away is one escape route. I think the book said there were 4 different ways. Tunnels underneath the camp that are dark. That's got to be another way. I don't know what the other 4 are going to be. Like, I didn't even see a front gate. Maybe they, like, get supply trucks in and you can hide out in one of the supply trucks. That'd be pretty freaking cool. Maybe you can get a guard's uniform and disguise yourself as a guard and just walk out. That'd be pretty awesome. Okay, now it's nighttime. So there's a sizable window between bedtime and actual nighttime. I wonder if we can do like in the movie and push this furnace aside, push the stove aside and dig a tunnel underneath it. Just gonna sleep. Yeah, we get the high quality prison cell. Our own bed, our own table, our own stove, windows. Pretty cushy life here. Oh. That was a prisoner, I think. Roaming around at night. Okay, just gonna chill here. Nights seem to be pretty long. I wonder if nights are as long as the days. If so, this is a ton of time for activities. All sorts of illicit activities. Sneaking around. Planning the escape. Yes, this will be perfect. I think nighttime started right around 10 or 11 minutes. So this, yeah, we have multiple minutes of sleeping. This is riveting, I know. This is absolutely riveting. But I have to go through this just to see what the routine is like. That's what the manual told me to do. Cannot find the windows in our daily routine to exploit without first knowing the daily routine. Yeah, Spectrum is an amazing system. So many games for it that I would need to play. So much cool software for the Spectrum. I really love the unique style that they have. Another day dawns. My flag went down, so my morale has fallen. So let's get up. I'm actually playing the game now. The whole color masking system, or that I think it's called. So this guard just like watches people sleep. Oh, my score went down drastically, and now it's gone back up. Oh! Time to wake up. You are in solitary. Oh no. Ultimate play of the game? Oh yeah, Night Lore. That was like the breakout title. Everybody copy this, the first like 3D isometric style game. technically it wasn't the first game. It was the first very big one. I don't know exactly what happened. I think I walked into those other people's rooms before roll call had begun, so I was supposed to be in my bed, and I got caught and thrown in solitary. Okay, now it's roll call. My flag is at half mast. Gotta get to roll call. Hopefully this will perk up my flag a little bit. Okay, face this way. Just stand here. Yeah, the movie The Great Escape's really good. I just watched it like a week ago. It's a classic. Okay, breakfast time. So after breakfast time, I'll have a little bit of time to kill. It's doing itself again. Where's the rest of the prisoners? They were just right behind me. So I guess there is a little bit of window. Okay, not much, but there's a small window of time between roll call and breakfast. So now the guard should come in, and I should be free to leave after that. We're eating. You just can't see it. It's like the movie Hook. We're eating imaginary food. 2 guards. I wonder if I need to be seated. Or if I could be walking around in this room. Okay, flag. Not the flag. The alarm. So now I have free time until exercise. So let's go this way. I got caught. Oh no. So don't walk into a room that you're not allowed into because you will get caught. And you'll get thrown in solitary. I can't do anything here. There's a key right there. Uh-oh. Okay, I can still control him. I can still control him. He has not totally lost hope. We still have the tiniest bit of morale. We got about 1 flag length of morale. So again, I wonder how much time I have here before I have to get up here and fall in line. I probably should be experimenting with it, but okay, they all turn in unison. I think this is when the actual roll call is. I don't know, it's hard to say. What if I move? Flag is still green. Okay, break fast. Let's go up here. Oh, no, this way. This way. Now you'll notice... Let's go this way. Get the key. Okay. Haha. Look at that. That's sneaky. Sit down. I don't know how to sit down. Okay, I'll just let go. Let the AI take over. There we go. What? Carry a stone obelisk on your back up a sand dune in the blistering sun while being whipped. At the top, you cast down the obelisk, shattering it against the flags. Break your chains. Wrestle your oppressor to the ground, snapping his neck. Look out over the bleak desert landscape, thinking of where you could find water once the measly water skin of the overseer runs dry. Repeat for 3 more sets. That is a grueling workout you have devised there, Mr. Donuts. I look forward to the gyms opening up again so I could incorporate that. Get those serious gains. The monuments of Gork's gains. Okay, now we have some free time. I need to hide this key. I wonder where I can hide the key. Let's go in my room. Oh, okay. Pick up. I got some piss. Bottle of piss. Hey, I thought that was my room. Okay, nope. I'm in the second bunk. Never mind. Where can I hide this? Can I push the stove? Oh, you can! Oh! Okay, drop. Drop. Dude! Exercise time! Okay, no, no, go back up. No, push the stove. Push the stove. Okay, I need to exercise. Oh. This game is tense already. Holy smokes. When that flag turns red and you're like pressed for time. Now I have a little bit of time here. Hey dog, can I pet the dog? Pet the dog? Let me explore this little area. Hey guard. Okay, the guard didn't see me. Okay. You moved the key. I hope so. Okay, let's scope out the prison yard. The exercise yard here. Dude, I need to get a light source and explore those tunnels. Hey guard. Now there's also the thing up here. There's another watchtower there. What's this thing? Can I pick this up? Can I go down? I wonder if that's like an indicator. How? I just fell in. That's like some sort of tunnel, a pre-dug tunnel. Huh. I wonder if all the tunnels are connected. If so, they might be. No might about it. They would definitely be worth exploring and familiarizing myself with them. I need a light source. First and foremost, number 1 priority is going to be a light source. So I got the bottle of piss and I got a key. Okay, exercise time's over. I don't think the piss is a light source. I don't think the key is a light source. So let's explore this part of the prison before bedtime, now that I have time. Oh, okay. If I go into that corner, the flag turns red. It could be a sewer, that's right. I have not been in that hut there, the third hut. Let's go in the third hut. I might get immediately caught and thrown into solitary. I am already in danger. Ooh. Thing. Thing. Okay, that's a fake item there next to the chairs. Hey guard, nothing to see here. Move along. Pee. Bottle of pee. It could be poison. I wonder if it's poison. And how would I use it? Poison somebody? Poison a guard somehow? Roll call before bed. Hey guard. Don't mind me. I'm just in line. Now it's going to be difficult to do, but I would like to get a count on the number of guards. It's going to be very difficult because I'll easily lose track of them once they go off screen. But I know there's at least 4 guards. Time for bed. We have a little bit of time here to kill before I have to actually be in bed. So I want to explore this first hut. Please no solitary. What's this building? Ooh, I have not been in there. Someone sleeping? 2 people sleeping? Huh. Can I open these? Oh, this is the front gate. Okay. The fact that the front gate exists leads me to believe that it is a viable escape route. There's like paths up there in the freaking parapets. Chill in prison, wait for the war to end. Well, this game came out in... Let me check when this game came out. Hey, stop wandering. 1986. So, I would imagine if somebody started playing it when this game came out, they might have... It would only take a couple of years. Yeah, people have probably won that way by now. A couple of years of consecutive playtime. And I don't believe you can save or anything like that, so it have to be consistent playtime. And I feel like the spectrum would have like exploded if you try that. Okay, I'm exploring. The door is locked. Okay. Pick this up. I got foods and booze. It's nighttime. I need to get to my bunk. This is good though. This will give me a chance to experiment with the guards' AIs. Oh, searchlight, dude! Okay, that guy didn't see me somehow. Dodge the searchlight. Guard! No! 4 guards, okay. 4 guards. Spotlights. Yep, I think I might be hosed here. I'm trying to make it to my room. This is fine. This is fine. Go this way. Ah, they caught me. Item discovered. My flag is at the bottom. I don't know if I can continue playing. Morale is 0. Yeah, time to wake up. Morale is 0. I've been beaten into submission. My will to escape has been drained from me. There's no time to go, no reason to go on. I can no longer control my character. This is like the coolest game over I've ever seen in a video game. I can no longer control him. Your character has literally lost the will to escape, so I can no longer exert any influence upon him. His morale is 0. He's just one of the mindless peons. Oh, this is incredible. This is incredible. Alright, let's restart. Hardware. Reset. Almost 30 minutes for the first attempt. Not bad. I made you do lines. Scrape them into the walls with your fingernails or something. Oh, it says right there, 1986. The Great Escape. Alright, let's make this attempt a little bit better than the last one. So I found 3 items. I found the key, which is when you're heading to the cafeteria or the mess hall, you make a left immediately instead of going forward. And in that room, there's a key. I'm assuming that that key will open up the other locked door in the mess hall. I found a bottle of pee. It was in the first row of bunks. And I found a thing. It looked like food or rations of some sort. No light source, though. That's the most pressing concern. We have to... Confirm. Yes. How many subs do I need to get this break? I don't even know. When is the next? Is it 25 that gets you the next emote slot? Let me check. Give me one moment here. Where are you going, guy? Where is this guy going? Oh, there we go. Emotes. Oh yeah, 25 sub points is the next emote. I need 6 more. Then we'll get the next emote. I've been thinking about just revamping all my emotes, but we'll see. I do need to get the Dance's Frake though. the crystal. The shit-eating grin. We're gonna listen to this for a minute. Duke, thank you very much for the sub bomb. The Dance's Frake sub bomb. We got some Legend of Gel going on here. I'm gonna take over gameplay right here. So we go in and go down. Let's steal this key. Got it. Can I open the safe? No. Okay, go up here. This is fine. A stomper? That'd be a great emote from Moraf's Revenge, some of those monsters. Oh, that music is so good. Duke, thank you again for the 6 sub bomb. I now have another emote slot I will need to create. Get that up as soon as possible. Thank you, sir. The Fist is an excellent monster from Moraf's Revenge too. Okay, so now I have a little bit of free time. I stole the key. I want to test to see if the key works on this door up here. There's also this door here. Go away, guard. This guard is harassing me. I need to report this to prison HR. This guard is harassing me. Okay. Let's go in here. Door is locked. Use key. Incorrect key. Okay, let's hug the walls here. Incorrect key. Exercise time. So what's this key for? Only streamers finish the crystal. I had some help. I believe it was Syllogism who found the strat, or he read the strat and relayed it to me for combat, because I was seriously stumped with combat in the freaking crystal. I almost had it. Oh, gate. There we go. Okay, you can't be right up against the gate. So I can now go into this tunnel. Is the guard going to harass me still? Guards? What are they doing to me? Just let me walk in this tunnel. Why is this guy following me? Does he like see the key on me? I'm just going to go in here. Ha! Get wrecked, guard. Um, 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 uh, okay. This way. Okay, this is fine. Oh boy. Uh, uh. This is not fine. Okay, back to the yard. I lost my score for doing that. I don't fully understand the score. Or did I gain score? Maybe it's like ones, digits, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000 points. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, let's get out of here. Don't. Doors are hard. I'm surrounded by guards. I'm trying to get out of here. Guards, please. Okay. Can be stressful. Oh, look at these cute dogs. Okay, you can't walk into the center of the gate. You gotta be like a little bit off center. There we go. Is this where the thing was? There's this thing here. I can't pick up that thing. Can I push these chairs around? Can I push this stove? Come on. There's nothing underneath that one. Nothing there. Oh, we gotta go. He almost caught me. I still don't know what this key is for. That third bunk just seems to be totally useless. And there's multiple keys that I don't know where they are. Now this key was found... Oh, you're kidding me. I'm at roll call. Oh, thrown in jail. Item discovered. You're in solitary. Ah, I'm thrown in jail. The double jail. I've been double jailed. This is tricky. They don't give you very big windows to act. Key's back where it was. Now we're going to get another roll call here. So I'll have another opportunity to steal the key at breakfast time. Yeah, roll call. I'm just kind of spinning my wheels here. I'm not really making any progress. I wonder if I can grab the key as well as the item in that other room before breakfast. Hopefully this is okay for roll call. I should be fine here. What? Come on. Roll call. go. Break fast. Okay, can I walk in this door? You can. I got the box. Haha, the box is mine. I'm happy with the box. Can I use the box? No, pick it up. You open the box. Pick it up. I got a sack. There's a sack in the box. What's the sack do? My morale went up. Don't tell me this is like for digging a tunnel and I put the dirt into the sack and then dump it out in the exercise yard. Whoa. Dude, that'd be so incredible. Just need a shovel and a light and I'm halfway there. I still haven't found a light source though. But this is fine. Okay. Break away. Get the key. Can I use the key right here? No. I love how you can just take a turn. Like the guard's right in front of you and you just walk away from him into a room that's off limits and they just don't care. So the guard AI is not exactly the greatest. Okay, let's go in my room. My room is off limits. I want to go in this tunnel and, I mean, drop my stuff here, but like, what's it for? Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Turn around! Nope, I missed the door. Doors are so far the hardest part. I missed the door. There we go. There we go. Got lots of downtime in this game. Lots of downtime. Let's go in here and try and just feel around a little bit. I can't see my key that I dropped in here. So I'm not totally convinced that this links up to the other one, but it might. It could. God, I need to find a light. What's the pouch for? Use pouch. Use pouch. I'm just going to sit right here and stare at the door. Okay, I'm out of here. Guard. So now we got more free time. I want to break into the guard's house. Let's go into my tunnel. Drop the pouch here. Pick up the key here. And let's go. I need to figure out what this key is for. Let's go into the cafeteria. I want to try it on these doors. This door is locked. Incorrect key. Looks like there's a safe here, but it's always the incorrect key. Roll call. I might have just enough time to test out the key. Or I'll grab this stuff. Grab. Let's go. Roll call. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I had plenty of time. Hey, Gaming Bard, welcome. This is indeed The Great Escape. A classic ZX Spectrum video game by Denton Designs. Awesome British developers. So I'm just going to let it take over and walk to my bunk. And I'm going to sneak out once it's nighttime. I need to get a better feel for how to move around the camp at night. If I could learn the prison guards' routes, that'd be ideal. Okay, now a guy comes and checks up on me. Can I use this item? What are these? Let's drop it down here. Drop that here. Put that there. So now if the guard checks up on me like that, that's just a prisoner. Sinclair ZX Spectrum. It's a British computer. Sinclair, I forget the name of the company. It's very popular in the UK. It's a very cheap, affordable, pretty low on the specs. It was very popular. It came out in the early 80s. The Spectrum was the follow-up to the ZX80, ZX81. And then there's a Spectrum after that. Kind of the same time as like the Amstrad CPC, the Apple II. But the Apple II was extremely expensive, whereas this was very affordable, but didn't have nearly the specs as the Apple II. Okay, let's... Oh, no. Go. Okay, I'm in my room. Dude, I didn't have, like, a second to act. Guard. Okay. No. Okay, let's try this again. My flag's going down every time. Let's try it again. Let's go out this door. Haha. This means I've been caught. Okay, we have to go back. Go to bed. Go to bed. Okay. Let's go. Can't hold me down. Haha. This is my camp. I am in charge now. Let's grab the bottle of urine. Got it. Let's use the bottle. Can't use it. I need to find a flashlight. Or a torch. Dude, how are you supposed to avoid these? I need to try and suss out their routines. I'm like a magnet. I'm a spotlight magnet. If I hide right here. Okay, they seem to go up and down the rows between the buildings. So it goes up. It's going to go down now. Okay, there's a good window. Okay. We have a guard up here. Guard. I wonder if they can see me when I can't even see me. The classic ostrich technique. Okay, I think that's all the guards down there. Let's break into the guardhouse. I don't have the key with me, though. Oh. I've almost lost the will to escape. But I have just enough morale left. My item got confiscated, so I don't have the bottle. I'll never know what it does. Gigantic P bottle. What could the P stand for? Red Cross parcel. The manual said something about the parcels restoring morale. But I just need to find it. Okay, let's take control here. We have roll calls. We'll go up to the top corner. I wonder if the Red Cross parcel is something that's like airdropped into the prison. I just need to find it and pick it up and restore my morale. That'd be nice. $154 points now. Score keeps going up. It seems like every room you enter gets you points. Oh, maybe you're right, Briar. Although the box, when I opened it, it had the pouch in there. I couldn't use the pouch. Okay, breakfast time. Let's go into this door and see if another box is in here. It is! Got it. Oh, I think that might be the Red Cross parcel. Go up here. Open. You open the box. Snips. Okay, I can escape now. My victory is assured. So we just have to play it cool. Be calm and collected. And snip our way to victory. So I wonder how many key items are actually in the game world, or how many of them you just have to wait for the red parcel to drop for you. Like maybe one of the items they drop was a torch. So I won't be able to make my escape till nighttime. Yeah, they do. They do, Bo Rizzle. Good memory. I forgot about that. They celebrate the 4th of July by making a bunch of potato moonshine. They just get absolutely hammered. The question is, where do I use the snips? Can I snip? Oh, pick it up! Well, there goes that. I accidentally dropped them instead of using them. Morale is 0. My will to escape has been broken. I am now a mindless robot, doomed to wander the halls of the prison camp for all eternity. My score is still going up. So again, this is like the coolest game over. If you lose the game and your morale falls to 0, you can no longer influence your character. You can just watch him. We gotta do another reset. Break or caps and space for new game. Okay, so there's an in-game command. I'll remember that. Left, right, up, down, fire. Let's try this again. So I wonder if straight away I have enough time to come over here and grab the peat bottle. Boom. Go. No. I'm still not a master of the controls, obviously. I tend to get myself confused and disoriented. Come on, roll call. I'm going. Please don't. I'm not missing it. Okay. Now, what could this be? So there's the first move. That's the most logical first step. Is that the second roll call? Most logical first step is to grab that pee bottle on the way to roll call. I don't know what it's for. When I see a big bottle with the letter P on it, it's purple. Purple drink? Poison? Petroleum? I can't just use it. Prune juice. Oh. That could be deadly in a prison. So now for breakfast, what I can do is juke into this room and grab the key. Now I'm thinking... Get out of my way. I'm thinking this key is used to open up this safe here if you get items confiscated, because that room is right outside the solitary room. So maybe this key is used to open up the safe only if you have items confiscated, and you can recover them that way. That's my assumption here, my guess. Now, can I use the P in here? No. I can't, like, poison the food, the invisible, imaginary food I'm about to eat. Let me test something. Do I need to be sitting down at the table? Can I go up here? Hey, guard. What's up, buddy? I'm eating. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm eating my food. Hopefully I just need to be in this room. If I stop moving for like 5 seconds, he just takes over and sits down. Okay. Okay. My pockets are full, so I cannot collect the Red Cross parcel yet. So I need to go drop some items. I wonder if I can just put them in my room or if I need to put them in that tunnel. I'm just going to put them right here. See, it's out of bounds. It should be safe. There's a high probability that the items get discovered and I get thrown in solitary. Or they just get confiscated, maybe. They can't prove I put them there. Not that they really care. I'm going to recover this Red Cross parcel now. Oh. And exercise time. Please be a torch. It's the pouch again. Okay. I wonder if the items are just the same order. Like first it's pouch, then it's snips, then who knows what after that, then who knows what. But what's pouch for? What is pouch? This way. Oh, I missed the door. Uh-oh. This way. Okay. I cannot use pouch no matter what I try. Let's go underground and try and use pouch. I can try and figure out some more paths through here, but so far it's just the one path. Man, it'd be so nice if I could have a light source. Once you get into this room, the path just stops right here. I'm sure there are... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's kind of my thought. Cardboard, is if I find some sort of shovel, I can dig with it and then use the pouch to collect the dirt. which would be so cool. Such an awesome mechanic. I haven't found a shovel yet. Okay. Hey, doggo. Okay, I'm gonna try to use it on the doggo. Hey, doggo. Doggo. If I walk too far that way, guard will catch me. So now I have more free time until the next roll call, and then it's bedtime. So there's still one more item that I know about that I don't know what it does. Let me do a quick count. We have one door, two doors on this north wall. They're both locked. Yeah. I have yet to find the keys for either door. Now, this door over here has a symbol above it. I bet this is the Commandant's office. I still haven't even seen him. I still haven't even seen the Commandant. Hey, Rhythm Song. Yeah, they had like this device rigged up to their... that they rigged up in the movie where they have bags of dirt in their pant leg tied to a string. The string would run up their pants and out their sleeve, and then they just kind of walk around and pull the string and just leave a trail of dirt behind them. It was pretty slick. It's similar to what they do, or what Andy Dufresne does in Shawshank Redemption. Okay, time for bed. I want to see if I can sneak in here and grab this last item. Yeah. Grab... Is this door open? Door's locked. Okay, get out of here. Hello, guard. Don't mind me. I'm just being a prisoner. La-di-da. Don't mind me. I'm just prisonering around. They really like to follow you around. Okay, hiding items on the ground in your cabin, or in your cell, is a terrible idea. All my items got confiscated. I had a feeling that was going to be a bad idea. Turns out it was a bad idea. But now we can try to learn how to recover items. This is good. See, the key's right there. I have no control. I have control now. Okay. So I'm going to wait till roll call. And once breakfast comes around, which is immediately after roll call, I'm going to go and grab that key and try and use it to open up the safe. See if my theory pans out. There's another Red Cross parcel, which should be the snips. So if I can survive till nighttime, I might be able to use the snips and just get out of here. Although I'm absolutely terrible at avoiding the spotlights and the guards, so probably won't go too well. Breakfast time. Let's go up here. Sneak in here. Grab the key. Use key. Use key. Use key. Use key. Doesn't seem to work. Use key. Incorrect key. What is this key for? Hey, buddy. Maybe it's for the commandant's office. I just have to try it on every single door I know. I haven't done that yet. I just need to try this key on every door. If I go into that top room now, I'll get caught. So we're going to go up here, get the red parcel, get the red cross parcel. Boop. Open it. Get the pouch again. Interesting. Interesting. Pick anything up here. My pockets are full. Try the key right here. Key? Incorrect. The door is locked. The door is locked. Exercise time. Hey, guard. So that only leaves a couple doors to try. What if this is the key for the front gate? Wouldn't that be something? Seems like it'd be a little silly. I don't know why the game insists on telling me the door is locked. I understand. Oh, I missed the door. Guards, please, please, guards, guards, please, stop crowding me. Oh, no, I missed the door again. Dog. Guards, guards, dog. Guards, dog. I can't figure out the gates. I can't figure it out. We have far too many sprites on screen. Things have slowed to a crawl. I can't open the door. I have 9 guards on me and 2 dogs. Okay. Okay, let's pull the guards back. Guards, just chill. Let's open the door. Oh, I missed the door. I don't. The door is permanently blocked. Oh no. I'm gonna miss exercise time. Every guard in the prison is just following me around. All 4 of them. Okay, it's my last shot right here. Come on, gate. Oh, I missed. What's happening? Okay, let's try this again to get a running start at it. It's like Harry Potter. Platform 9 2/10. You just have to get a running start, trust in the door, and I missed. Use key. Use pouch. I can't go through the gate. I can't go through the gate. I'm gonna get captured and thrown into solitary because I cannot go through the gate. Why are they all following me? Just get up off me. Okay. Okay, let's go. No! Is that the end of exercise time? Okay. I survived exercise. Still being hounded by the guards. Can I go into my room? Please, please, just let me go into my room. I can't be in here. Hey, Hurritron. Welcome. Sweaty Beast, the one and only, welcome. Okay, let's go up here. Please don't be in here. Use key. It worked. What's this? Freaking radio. Go in here. Is this a closet? Uh-oh. I should have known I was going to run into a guard there. Dude, I wonder what the radio's for. Can I radio for help? Oh. It's gone now. I got a little too greedy there. Reminds you of the Land of the Lost game. Yeah, where time stood still. This game is made by the same developers as that game. It uses the same engine, just an earlier version. This game came, like, I want to say 3 years before Where Time Stood Still. Oh no, just a year before Time Stood Still. So it's a little bit older. This is a prison break game instead of an Escape from Dinosaur type game. And porcupines and junk terrain and hands reaching out of mountains and natives that shoot laser beams at you. God, that game was so cool. Pterodactyls that swoop by and snatch your people up. So this game's all about escaping prison. And the way to do it, according to the manual, is to just follow your daily routine and then figure out where the gaps are in the routine. The key's gone. Oh, they didn't find the key. Okay. Let's go this way. This way. Door's locked. Okay, I think I broke the game. I opened that locked door and then dropped the key on the other side of it. The key that I dropped is the key that unlocks that door. So I can't ever get back in there. I don't know what this item is. Oh. Oh, okay, they just found the items that I dropped in that room, so they might be returned to their initial spots now. There's breakfast, by the way. They sit and stare at air. That's breakfast. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. I need to recover the key. Yep, there it is. Pick it up. Red Cross parcel. Let's open that. There's the snips. Okay, so I have too many items now. I wonder if the color of items has a significance. Oh, you can hide items, actually. It's just so far out of the way to do so. The only safe hiding spot I've found... Guard, please. Please just let me be, guard. Do you want some bottle and boxes? What? He just like rummaged through my pockets and took my frickin' snips? Guard, I was hiding those in my underpants. How did you find those? Okay. Maybe the color of the item in your inventory determines how liable you are to be caught with it. I don't know. I'm just totally guessing here. But those snips were yellow. And just the guard touching me caused me to get caught. So that's a hot item. Cannot have it on me. But yeah, if you go down in the tunnels and you drop items down there, they seem to be safe. It's just so far out of the way. So far out of the way. That might be the only way to go about this. Or maybe like, it seems silly, but maybe I can just drop items like up here. Like in the corners or behind walls. That'd be hard though. Forget where they are. Gotta wait for roll call. Then it's breakfast time again. I can go recover the key. I really need to learn the guards' patterns too. Turn. Let's get my key. The key is red, but it does not cause me to get caught just by having it. Now I can't walk up here yet because 2 guards, or maybe just 1, come in from that way during breakfast time. Because yesterday, in-game yesterday, they discovered my 2 items I hid in that room beyond that door right around breakfast time. So maybe after breakfast, I can use this opportunity to take the key and go up into those back hallways. I'm going to try that. If I get caught, it's just game over. No big deal. The alarm bell startled me. Okay, let's go this way. Open the door. And there's an item down there. The radio. I'm going to leave the radio there. We just want to explore. 2, 3. Door's locked. Use key. Did not unlock it. This way. Use key. Did not unlock it. This way. Flashlight! Give me that! Oh! Is that a uniform? Use key. Nope. Oh, okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. Run, little man. Oh. Exercise time. Holy smokes. Okay, this is crucial. This is critical. So the very first day you start the game, grab the key. After breakfast, run up there, grab the flashlight. Is it worth grabbing what looked like the guard's uniform? I can't open the gate. There we go. I did it. I opened the gate. I'm gonna go in this tunnel. I'm exercising, I swear. Oh, dude, look at this. Yes. Oh! It's blocked. Please don't steal my flashlight, guards. Please don't steal my flashlights. I'm just gonna hide in the corner down here. Oh, nope. Watchtower guard, please don't steal my flashlight. Nope, nope. Oh, okay, that's just a fence post. Nope, guard, please just let me. Please don't steal my flashlight. I don't know if they would steal it or not, but I'm just really nervous. I want this flashlight. I want to examine the tunnels under my bed now. That's number 1. Are you a guard? Are you a prisoner? I think that's a guard. Oh, okay. Exercise is over. Where would you use the snips? Guards? No, not cool. You're crowding me again. I'm feeling a little claustrophobic. Hey, I went through the door. I wonder when they sweep your room. Like, can I go in there right now, or is this when they do the sweeps of the rooms? Well, we're going in here right now. Yes. Oh, the red tunnels. Ooh, branching path. Whoa. There we go. Okay, this is the other side of the blockage. So if I could figure out how to unblock the blockage, maybe I need the flashlight in the pouch with me. I'm going to miss roll call here. But you know what? I don't really care. Missed roll call. The alarm is permanently sounding. They know I'm escaping. This is a freaking labyrinth. Nope, nope. I'm crawling in reverse. There we go. Is this just a loop? Did I miss a path? Yeah, this is just a loop. Okay. And then this loops up to the blockage, doesn't it? Oh, come on. The flag is red. Even though it's bedtime, I'm in my cabin. Okay, there we go. I missed roll call. Is this going to have negative consequences? Man, how long does it take to sleep through the night? This is like 3 minutes to sleep through the night. Three minutes. I need to grab those other items. It's tricky though, because you only carry 2 items at once. So, let me think about this. You need to prioritize specific items. I guess what I could do is grab the key first and unlock that door after breakfast. Go in that room and then just drop the key. I can then collect the flashlight and the radio. And then just leave. I wonder if that other item's a guard's uniform, though. Like, if that was legitimately a guard's uniform, that would be a higher priority than probably the radio. But I don't even know what the radio does. But I'm thinking I can just I can unlock the door, then drop the key, and then later on in the day when the guards... Are you seeing this? What? Dude, I'm trying to sleep. Is this guy for real right now? What are you doing? Can he not climb? Is he supposed to be climbing into the tunnel? Is he making a great escape? Is he just trying to set me up? What was happening? Dude, let me push this back. Not cool, guy. Oh! What are you doing? Okay, let's put that back. Go back to sleep. Don't mind me, just trying to sleep. He's just like dancing in the corner. Another day dawns. Get out of my room, buddy. You're gonna get me in trouble. Do I have any free time now between now and roll call? What is this guy doing? Hello, guard. Don't mind me. Okay, they scan your room in the morning. He's just... That was truly bizarre. I want to grab the key before roll call. I don't know if I'll be able to get to the key. I'm getting blocked. The guards are gonna follow me. I missed roll call and nothing seemed to have happened. Pick up the key. Okay, go to roll call. They caught me with the pliers the other day, but they didn't confiscate them. They just dropped them. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're down to 3 FPS. 3 FPS. Come on, let's get to roll call. Okay, I think I made it. Just release the keyboard. Oh, the man just materialized in front of my eyes. It's very unnerving. Maybe he was trying to dig a tunnel and he heard the, the bell for roll call, so he tunneled straight up. It's like, oh, I'm here. That guy's gonna get caught. Dude, just stand in line. Oh, okay, never mind. So we're gonna wait till breakfast and then use that opportunity immediately after breakfast to go grab what might be a guard's uniform and what definitely is a radio. I'm going to just drop the key after unlocking the door because eventually the guards will find the key on their patrols and return it to its original spot. So if I need to get back in there in the future, I'll just pick it up again. Eating my breakfast, just this delicious bowl of air. There we go. Ignore these things, these people. Okay. Oh, door's still unlocked. Okay. Drop the key. Drop the key. Let's go. Nope. There goes my will to survive. Morale is 0. Time to wake up. Reset. Time to wake up. Bun Bun. Enjoy those frandanas. So, new game. I didn't think that guard was going to be back in that area. I thought as soon as breakfast was over, all the guards were out of their quarters. But maybe it changes day to day. God, that'd be hard to keep track of. Where are you going, buddy? Roll call's this way. Hello, guard. So there's a slight window of time between wake up and roll call. But what could you do? I mean, I can grab the pee bottle, but what good is the pee bottle? Just don't know. I need to figure out what all these items do. Needed the radio. I don't know what to use the radio for. I need some sort of digging implement. Or perhaps I just need the torch, flashlight, and the pouch. And maybe I can just fill the dirt into the pouch. But all that would do would be to unlock a path from my room to the exercise yard, which might be how you escape with the snips. Maybe if I get into the exercise yard at night, I'll be able to snip my way out of the fence. Okay, grab the key. Don't mind me. Wait for breakfast. Yeah, pee bottle. There's a bottle that I can find with the letter P on it. I don't know how to use it or what it's for or what it actually is, but it's a pee bottle. Alright, we gotta wait for breakfast, and after breakfast I should be free to go into the guards' quarters. Last time it worked, it should work this time. Hopefully. Okay, let's go. Don't mind me, guards. There's an item in here. I don't know what it does. Open the door. Drop the key. Let's grab this radio. I can't use the radio. I might need to be in a specific spot. Yeah, the path is free. Skip the flashlight for now and grab this. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. I'm a guard. Unlock the door. I can't. I am a guard now. How long is this outfit good for? Can I just do whatever? Whenever? I don't care about your bell. Exercise time? Who do you think I am? This is my prison now. I work here. I'm just going to sit back and listen to the radio. No. Can I just walk through the front door? My shift is over. I am leaving now. See, there's like paths up there on the walls as well. I wonder how you get up there. Where the heck are all the other keys? Okay, I'm leaving. Guard, let me out, please. My shift is over. Or I wish to go home and see my family. Oh, is this it? I can't seem to progress any farther. So, am I just like free to explore? Can I go in here? See, the flag is still red. Here's the pee bottle, by the way. My inventory's full, so I have to drop the radio somewhere before I pick up the pee bottle. I take it into my room. Use radio. I can't seem to use the radio. Go down here. Let's drop the radio. Put the uniform back on. So maybe this does just allow me to bypass every roll call, every timed event, but at the expense of only having one inventory slot. Let's grab the pee bottle. I don't know what this is supposed to do. I can't just use it. I'm going to grab every item that I know of and stash it in here. Oops. Drop the pee bottle. Pick up the uniform. Wear the uniform. Nope, nope, nope. Wear the uniform. Roll call. I don't care. Oh, I doubt I'll be able to skip roll call. I'm going to try it. It seems very risky, but I gotta try it. What's up here? See, it looks like there should be an item right there, but I can't actually pick anything up. Yeah, I missed roll call. The alarm is sounding because I have missed roll call, but it's bedtime, so they don't care anymore. There's like nothing in that third bunkhouse. What's the purpose of that third bunk? Maybe I need to use the radio in that one room. Yeah, roll call doesn't matter. You can just miss it. They know a prisoner is missing and they just don't care. Is there a Red Cross parcel? There is. Pick it up, open it, get the pouch. Now, if I could get the flashlight, I'll be able to test my theory about just taking the pouch and the flashlight into the tunnel and just picking up the dirt in the pouch. Maybe I don't need any sort of digging implement. Hey, guard. How did he know I was me? I was a fellow guard. That's nonsense. Red Cross parcel. Key's not there. A new day has dawned. Let me go back to my room, see if my items are just laying on the floor. Guards, please. Nope, roll call. We're gonna go through roll call. Let's not stir the pot any more than necessary. Hello, sir. Staring at the wall. Oh, a guy materialized. He always materializes right there in the morning. Breakfast. So I don't have the key anymore. But I don't think they ever confiscated it. So I might still be able to go in there. Yeah, the key's not here either. Although there's no more items to grab. I grabbed all 3 of them. Just gotta eat my breakfast. Breakfast time. I assume they're just eating the table. Bit by bit. Slowly, surely, just gnawing away at the table. Hey, Trough of Luxury, welcome. Happy Friday. I think I just need to go back to my cabin. Yep. I'm going to use this opportunity to go back to my room. See if anything's there. Guard, please, please. Yes, thank you. Hopefully, when I got caught, he just dropped the uniform right there. Let's go into my room. Oh, the items are gone. Okay. Pee bottle and the radio. The key's gone. Oh boy. I don't know how to use this radio. I guess that's my next mission. I'll grab the pee bottle as well. Use radio. Use pee bottle. Exercise time. Got it. Come on. Work door. Nope. Work door. Can't use either item here. How do you use these? I wish I had the snips right now. None of the segments of the fence look any different, so I'm not sure which one you're supposed to snip. It's got to be in here, though. Or I guess it could be up this way. Radio. Use radio. Use the pee bottle. Nope, nothing's happening. I'm just going to wait till exercise time is over. Hey, guard. Guard's outside the freaking fences. So I wonder, even after you escape the prison, do you have to like dodge the guards and run away through the trees? Oh, that'd be so freaking cool. Exercise time. I'm just exercising. Just stretching my legs. Don't mind me, guard. Okay, exercise time's over. Hey, all the other prisoners only had like 5 seconds of exercise. Oh no, I missed the gate. No, 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 no. Get me out of here. Okay. Hey, dogs. Would you like some pee? Pee? Radio? Pee? No. So one of my guesses with that was that the pee bottle is poison for the dogs. I'm gonna go in here and use the radio right here. Use pee. Use here. Here. Nope. Use it here. Nope. I don't know where to use these items. Like, what's the purpose of these items? And where's all the other keys at? Hey, Goat Center. This game is pretty rad so far. It's pretty crazy. Where's the Commandant? Let me in. Let me in. Roll call. Yeah, let me in. Try as I might, I cannot seem to open any other doors except that one. I can't even think of any other items. I got an item discovered. Oh, what'd they find? Likely the key is what they just discovered. Thinking they probably found the key. Time for bed. Radio. Pee bottle. Guards, please, please, guards. Just leave me alone. Just trying to go to bed. Just being a prisoner. They follow you. Quite doggedly. Okay, go underground. Wait a second. Oh no, I grabbed these items. Hide my items. And why is the flag red? It's time for bed. I am in my room. Just let go of the controller, the keyboard, and you should just climb into bed. Why? What did I miss? I don't know what I did wrong. What? Is it because I wasn't literally tucked into bed? But there doesn't seem to be a key to climb into bed. You just have to let go and he does it automatically. What? Keys back. Okay, this is our last chance here. It's almost roll call. Let's go in here. Yeah, roll call. Collect the parcel. Open the parcel. Collect the pouch. Collect the pouch. Roll call. I'm going to try and get the flashlight now. We'll see if it works. I want to try and get the flashlight and then go into my tunnel and see if I can just pick up the dirt in this pouch. Because that really seems to be one of the main puzzles of the game. Is there's not only the whole daily routine, which I'm starting to understand, but there's the items and figuring out what they are used for. That seems to be one of the largest puzzles here. Or in the case of like the pee bottle, finding out what they actually are. But there's another item which I haven't been grabbing, which is again a total mystery. I don't know what it would be for. It's like 2 boxes in a bottle. It seems like it's some sort of food, rations maybe. Maybe you can use it to bribe people. But the game doesn't seem that complex. Oh, it's been 10 plus years since you've seen the movie. The game isn't directly based on the movie. It's just, you know, heavily inspired by it. I just watched it last week in preparation for the game here. It's a really good movie. Classic Charles Bronson. He digs the tunnel, then starts freaking out. Steve McQueen, who constantly gets thrown into isolation. Kind of like my character in this game. Okay, let's make our escape. Guard, please. Please, I'm making my escape. Don't worry about me. Door's locked. Use the key. Drop the key right there. Let's see if I can get a flashlight without getting caught. Okay. Flashlight. Pick it up. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Okay. Haha. They are none the wiser. So I'm going to go into my tunnel now, just to see if now that I have the light, I can collect the dirt. I really hope this works. exercise time. I'm not gonna go to exercise time. I'm a rebel. Can't make me exercise. I want to be fat and lazy. Oh, that's the red tunnel. Okay, make a right turn. Okay, it's very awkward navigating these tunnels. It's kind of like tank controls. No? Okay. Oh, I see what I've been doing wrong. Here we go. Use pouch. No! Pouch doesn't work. I'm trying to use the pouch. It's not doing anything. So what's it for? What is this pouch? Use it here. Flashlight. Escape. Where do these tunnels go? They don't seem to lead anywhere. There's just that one blocked passage. And I've missed exercise time. Oh, crawling in reverse. This is just a loop down here. So these tunnels just seem to be a big loop down here. And then the blocked passage, which I assume links up with the tunnel in the yard. Let's drop the pouch. Carry the flashlight with me. Is it roll call time? Hey, Tango Bunny, welcome. Yeah, this is the Spectrum. ZX Spectrum. I probably should make it a little bit more clear in the text blurb right above me. Okay, I made it to roll call. Before bedtime, I should be able to run in and grab that item. Yeah, time for bed. Yeah, I don't care. Is there a Red Cross parcel? No. Let's go in here real quick. I should be able to do this. Grab this item. I don't know what this is. I can't just use it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Hey, guard. Just leave me alone. Guard. Don't bother me. Guard. Nope, 2 guards. Just leave me alone. I swear I'm going to bed. Guard. Just patrol. I want to get up there. These guards just follow you forever. Going to bed. Going to bed, boss. See, the flag is red now. Let's go in here. Drop the strange thing. I'm gonna keep the flashlight on my... No! No! There's nothing I could have done about that. There's nothing I could have done about that. I didn't see it. They probably confiscated my flashlight. Key? Key's not there, so the door should still be unlocked. Dang it. Okay, I get control again. So I'm not really sure what to do. I'm not really sure what to do here. mean, obviously there's multiple items I don't know what they're used for. I don't even know what they are. There's the snips, which arrive eventually in a Red Cross parcel. The snips have to be used to escape, to cut the fence. I'm assuming I first need to use the tunnels. I need to clear out the blockage in the tunnels and go to the exercise yard at night with the snips in hand. And then once in the exercise yard, I can snip my way to freedom. That's my guess. So that means I need to find something to clear the blockage, which I don't know what it would be. And I think the game manual, let me pull it up again. Bloop. Not here. I said 4 different routes. Many different avenues of escape, some difficult, all certainly dangerous, each one requiring different skills or equipment. Okay, so it doesn't say how many. I don't know why I thought 4. Prisoners have an exercise area situated on the inland side, allowing close-up inspection of the southern fences. Sinitar, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to a big picture of a book. Let's play the video game. Okay. Ooh. A Red Cross parcel here. Pick it up. Here's the snips. Guard? Nope. I don't have the guard. I don't have the snips guard. Oh. Well, you got here just in time for me to lose. Morale is 0. Yeah, welcome Sinitar, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. Hope the Amiga Insanity went well. Yeah, this is an Ocean game. It's only published by Ocean. Developed by Denton Designs. It's a really cool isometric kind of puzzle stealth game. Developed by Denton Designs, a British development house. They made a lot of really cool, unique games. This is one of them. So the goal in this game is to escape from prison. And you do that by going throughout your daily routine, seeing where there's like gaps in the guards' patrols, seeing how the routine is organized, where the breaks are, where you have free time basically to explore, and then using those small moments to sneak away, do something, and then go back and fall in line. And then you sneak away, grab an item, go hide it, and then go fall in line for roll call. Then you sneak away, grab an enemy soldier's uniform, put it on, and then you can do stuff. It's a really cool game so far. And it has this really cool mechanic where if you don't do anything, like I'm not touching anything, the game just plays itself. So you can use this to identify what the routine is, how the guards behave, where you're supposed to go at certain times. And there's also this flag over here, which is your morale indicator. And if you get caught too many times, you lose all morale, and your character, you lose control of your character, and he just permanently follows his routine. You can no longer influence him. It's a really cool way to have a game over. So I just need to restart now. Hey, Zero Dine, Astral Vortex, Toxic Tom, Dedicated Lurking, welcome. Oh, you play this on your C64. Nice. Yeah, this is the only version I've played. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's very cryptic. There's a lot of Spectrum games, Spectrum adventure games are. Let's restart. Time to wake up. So again, I hit restart. I haven't touched the controls yet. He's playing itself. But I know that I have a small window of time between when you wake up and when you have to go to roll call. School days. That's the one where you're like in school and you have to like you vandalize stuff and you have to like avoid the teachers. If I remember right, that game's really cool. If it's the one I'm thinking of. There's so many rad Spectrum games. Steal Your Report Card, yeah. Okay, we have a Red Cross parcel, so let's go recover this, open it, and you get this pouch. I don't know what this item's for. I haven't figured it out yet. Reminds you of Where Time Stood Still. Well, funny you should mention that game, Mr. 9 to 5. I actually streamed Where Time Stood Still. God, it was a little over a year ago now. And that was my first exposure to isometric adventure games like this. And ever since I played that game, I've been wanting to play this one. But since there's just so many games out there, it got put on the back burner for over a year. And now finally, I can play it. So many games, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, Dad. You understand. There's just so many games. Just so many. Okay, so we successfully went to roll call. Now we're going to sneak away here, grab the key, and it's breakfast time. Let's come in here and just let the game take over while I eat breakfast. Yeah, I know, Tango. I was surprised too. I had to double check. Where Time Stood Still, the 9th game I completed on stream, March 2nd, 2019. So we're just sitting here eating breakfast. Guards come in to check on us. So immediately after breakfast, I have an opportunity to steal some items. However, I didn't necessarily plan this out very well, because you can only carry 2 things at once. Then you have to stash them somewhere. So let's try this. Let's make a mad dash to this door. Oh, I got caught. I was not expecting a guard to be inside that door. Okay, it's a very poor start. So on to day 2. Dang it. Hey, MP. Yeah, Harry, exactly. Over here is your morale flag. When it's green, everything's fine. You can wander about freely, you won't get caught. When it turns red, then you're in a restricted area, or you're disobeying the laws, and you can get caught. If you get caught too many times, it lowers. Once it hits the bottom, your guy just completely loses morale, and he becomes a mindless prisoner. You can no longer play the game. You can just sit there and watch him go about his daily routine. Alright, so day 2. Day 1 was spent eating breakfast and then getting thrown into solitary. Hopefully day 2 goes a little bit better. I think maybe it would be better if I don't immediately go into that back room after breakfast. Maybe I need to give it just a minute. Breakfast time. Take control here. Sneak into here. The key's back. Pick it up. Can I go this way now? Pick up this item. I don't know what this item does. I just picked up 2 boxes and a bottle. What do they do? I can't use them. I don't know. Played it as a teen, never beat it. Too depressing. Oh, this game's the opposite of depressing. This is inspiring. It gives you hope. Overcome impossible odds. Try and try and try, day by day by day, gradually making more and more progress. Don't mind me, guards. Just have 2 boxes and a gigantic bottle in my coat. Get shot. Okay. Guard is following me. Let's try... Actually, I have a little bit of time now. We're going to start the item stash. Hey, Jiggy. Welcome. Thank you for the host. Okay. Drop the random boxes of stuff. I don't know what. Let's push the furnace back. I don't know if this game was ever remade. I don't believe it was. I know Where Time Stood Still, the spiritual sequel to this game, did get remade fairly recent, actually, for the Amiga. Can I just go this way? I should have known that wasn't going to work. Yeah, welcome Jiggy and Raiders. Hope the PlayStation 1 fighting games went well. Yeah, Time Stood Still is an excellent game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. This game, I'm having some difficulties so far. I can't even like make it anywhere this time. So, day 3. If I get caught one more time, I'm out of morale. If I get caught one more time, it's all over. Trying to think of how I should go about this. See, I keep trying to break into this back room back here. Because back here there's 3 items, 2 of which are very good, the third I don't know what it's for. If I break into that back room... Okay, let's get ready to take control. Grab the key. Okay. Yeah, this door here leads to the guards' quarters. And back there's a flashlight, so when I go into the tunnels under my bunk bed, I'll be able to see where I'm going. There's also a guard's uniform, so I can avoid some activities. Not all, but some activities. There's also a radio, 3rd item. I don't know how to use the radio or what it's specifically used for, but it's got to be useful. That's why I'm trying so hard to get into that back room. Now, normally, as soon as breakfast is over, I can just run up there, but it hasn't been working. I'm going to try it again. So I'm just going to hold right here. Use the key. Use the key. Here we go. I'm in. Please, no guard. No guard. No guard. Yes. Okay. Flashlight. Uniform. Where the uniform? Haha. Oh, no, no, no. Uniform. Where the uniform? Do I want the flashlight or the radio? Flashlight. I'm going to grab the radio. Now there's more. See, there's more doors too. This door is locked. That key I had doesn't work. This door is locked. That key I had did not work. Rummage through the drawers. I don't need to worry about exercise time because I have a guard's uniform on. Open this. Open. Nothing. Open this. Nothing. Let's grab the radio. Let's get out of here. So here's the front gate to the prison. I'm assuming one of the escape routes is through there. I just don't know how yet. And yeah, there's multiple different ways to escape from jail in this game. Multiple different ways. I have not found any of them yet. I have a radio. Let me call for help. There's nothing in here. My flag is red. Look at that. Just a tunnel entrance here. Between the double fences. Ooh, this might be something good. Exercise is over. I don't have the flashlight. Let's get the flashlight. I'm going to go into my tunnel here. We're going to drop the radio down here. Pick up the guard's uniform. Leave. Put on the uniform. And let's go back and pick up the flashlight and try and get into that tunnel down there. Ooh. This is good. I might get caught here. I don't know how well the guard's uniform protects you from getting caught. Roll call. Roll call. I might have to actually be there for. Pick up the flashlight. Take off the uniform. I need to go make it to roll call. Roll call. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Okay. Oh, I missed roll call. No, I'm right here. I'm right here. Time for bed. Now, I'm not entirely sure what missing roll call actually does. The bell rings for a minute. And that's it. They didn't throw me in isolation. They didn't shoot me. I'm just letting the game play itself right now while I go to bed. Dude, nope, yep, go down. So my plan here is, once nighttime rolls around, I'm going to put on the guard's uniform, walk out of my bunk, and go between the double fences, and try and go in that far tunnel. Hey guard, don't mind me. There's a bunch of dogs between the two fences, so I might need a method of dealing with the dogs, but I can only carry 2 items at once. Maybe that's what the pee bottle's for? I tried using it on the dogs once, but didn't have any effect. Hey guard, don't mind me, just waiting for nighttime. There's also the 2 boxes in the bottle. Maybe that's dog food? Just waiting for nighttime. Here we go. Up is northwest. Up is northwest. Okay, put on the uniform. Let's go. Immediately captured. Right is northeast. Wrong. Okay, my plan failed miserably. Literally the second I stepped out of my bunk, the alarm went off and they captured me, despite the fact I was wearing a uniform. Okay, day 4. You can rebind the keys, though, however you want when you start. You can rebind them however you want. So I could rebind them so that the right arrow key is up in game, so that way, or however, make it so up arrow key is the right direction in game, so that way it's normal. It has taken me a moment to get used to it, but I'm getting used to it. Maybe it's because I missed roll call. Maybe I missed the nighttime roll call, and so I got caught immediately after leaving my bunk. I don't know. I thought the uniform would have helped me a little bit, but it didn't do anything. Breakfast. Key is not here. Hey, I have Solstice. Where is it? Yes. The buff wizard on the box art. I don't have the box. I need to play that game still. I've never beaten it. I've just wandered around. My cartridge doesn't work very well. I still need to play Night Lore as well. Okay. So I'm not sure really how to progress. Let's go up here. Another first aid parcel. This has the pouch again. I don't know what this pouch is for. I can drop it. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, once Ultimate Play the Game released Night Lore, then the isometric genre just really took off. And there were just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of tons and tons of games made in this style. They're really cool. Yeah, Chiggy. Yeah. That's the ZX Spectrum experience in a nutshell. Okay, I want to see. Okay, the gates are blocking me. Gate. Oh no, this isn't good. There we go. Sounding the alarm because I'm running this way. I didn't go straight into the exercise yard. I want to get into the tunnel. Doggo! Okay, the dogs can throw you in solitary. If the dogs can throw you in solitary, there has to be an item that you can use to distract them. Either the pee bottle or the 2 boxes in the bottle. Maybe I don't use them. Maybe I just drop them and it lures the dogs to them. Okay. Day 5. I've regained control. Roll call. Guards. Guard. Yeah, whatever. We'll go through roll call. Day 5. Roll call. Gun fright. I am unfamiliar with gun fright. Ultimate, play the game. Oh, that looks pretty sick. Oh, yeah, I know this one. I have a couple different isometric games on my list. Okay, let's sneak up here. Pick up the parcel. Oh boy, we're gonna drop the snips. If I'm carrying the snips on my person and the guard touches me, I get thrown in solitary. It's going to avoid that. Let's go to breakfast. Let me find the other games I have on my list. Isometric. Oh, I want to play the Abbadia del Crimen, Abbey of Crime. I want to play that one really bad. It looks really cool. There's another Wolfan, I think it's called. Yeah, that one looks really sweet. Staff of Karnath is kind of isometric, although not really. There's so many games. Okay, we're going to now grab these snips and try and take them to my tunnel without getting caught and hide them in my tunnel. Please, okay, please no catch, no catchy. Guards, no catchy. Ignore me, please, guards. Nope, no catchy. Oh, nope, that's a prisoner. Just ignore me. Ugh. Nope, nope, guard. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Is this my bunk? Nope. Nope! Ah. Okay, day 7, day 8. I'm losing track of time. I have lost count of the days that have passed in solitary. Yeah, that's okay, Tango. Don't worry about it. Maybe if in another, 8 hours or so, I'm still stumped at the items, then I'll ask for some guidance. For now, I'm fine, still just piecing it together. Let's dip over here and see what the Red Cross item is. Snips again? Yeah, we gotta leave those there. So I need to figure out how to get those snips to my room. It has to just be a process of avoiding the guards. It's just difficult to do so. Item discovered. Oh, that could be anything. I'm just kind of leaving items all over the place by now. Let's go in here. Let's dip in and grab the key. Now, finding items raises your morale. So right there, I was just testing to see if I could just drop items and pick them back up again and have my morale raise. Didn't seem to work. Like right now, I don't think I can survive getting captured again. But I kind of want to just make a mad dash into the guards' quarters here. I would love to recover the flashlight and the boxes. 2 boxes and bottle would be nice to have. Although I don't know what it does. Plus I need more keys. I don't know what's going on with the whole key situation. Okay. We got a roadblock here. I'm surrounded by guards, so I cannot go into the guards' room. We got a roadblock. Please. Okay, this is fine. Let's try and grab the snips. Oh, they're gone. Son of a gun. Startled me. Hazemaker and Raiders, welcome. Spectrum version was probably better. Spectrum version was better. Specky is amazing. Okay, exercise time. So we're going to drop the key in here. Oh, I have the 2 bottles, or the 2 boxes in a bottle already. Okay, let's hide those. See if I can actually exercise for once. Avoid me, dogs. There we go. Yeah, hiding all the junk in the tunnel. That's how you have to do it. Can't let the guards find it. It's so cool. You have to push the freaking stove out of the way to even get to the tunnel, and then push the stove back on top of the entrance. It's just like in the movie. The Spectrum version actually is better. I never tested out the C64 version. Just when I see isometric adventure-ish game, I just immediately assume gotta play it on the Spectrum. I bet the Commodore version actually had like graphics though. Colors. I'm looking up screenshots right now. DOS version is hideous. Yeah. CGA 4 color. Commodore, yeah, it's the same. So I'm just waiting for exercise time to be over. I kind of have to go through the motions for a little bit since my morale is so low. If I get caught again, it's totally game over. So I just have to go through the motions for a minute. Okay, exercise is over. Yeah, Briar Cub, I think you're right. The gates are the hardest part of the game so far. Okay, I have some free time now. So let's go recover my key. No, no, no! You can't see me, guard. Ha-ha! This is not good. Use the radio. Use the radio. Doesn't do anything. Pick up the key. Pick up the pouch. Use the pouch. Pouch doesn't do anything. Pick up the key. Please don't be their guard. Okay. No, this is fine. This is fine. Aha. We got away. The guards are not the smartest guards on the block. Roll call. Ah, I was hoping to sneak in and steal some stuff, but no. We'll go to roll call. I love how the guards saw me. I dove into the tunnel underneath the furnace, and he just didn't even bother to chase me. It's beyond the scope of the guards to follow you outside of a room. I love it. Time for bed. I'm going to risk it all right here. Let's go. Door's locked. Open the door. We're sneaking into the guard's bunkhouse. Drop the key. Grab the flashlight. Grab the uniform. Wear the uniform. Okay, I'm now a guard. My flag is still red, so if I get caught, I'm still going to get thrown in solitary. Come on. Come on. Oh, dude. That's so nerve-wracking. I have almost all the items now. I just need to get the snips. Go back to my... No, no! They're just... A guard is just sitting in my room. Or do I... What's he doing? This game has a cool feature where you let go of the keys and it just plays itself. Was that the Commandant? Oh, dude, no way. I've never seen the Commandant. I think he lives in here. You see, this door has the emblem above it. Oh, dude, that's full. Oh, he had the hat. Oh, I need to get a good look at this. Nighttime. So now my uniform will not help me. You can't see me. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. If I make it into my room, I'm safe. I'm not safe. This isn't my room. This is the wrong hut. Okay, we're going this way. You can't see me, guards. Okay. Come on, come on. Just make it into my room. Everything will be fine. Oh, dude. So stressful. Let's just sleep the night away. This is too much. Now I've come to a problem. I don't know how to progress from here. I've recovered almost all the items. There's just a pair of snips that come in Red Cross parcels. I found them once, but they got confiscated. So I just have to wait for another parcel drop to find them again. And I'm assuming that, I think it's a pretty good assumption that I use these snips to cut through the fence and make my great escape. The big question is, which section of the fence do I cut? It's also extremely risky because simply having the snips on your person gets you captured if you touch a guard. So maybe I need... No, not this guy again. No, dude, not cool. Not cool. He's just going to dance on my secret passage. My flag is green. Maybe this is fine. I'm just gonna sleep. Pretend I didn't see anything. I wonder if this is the game's way of showing you that the secret passage exists. Because I found it because I'd watched the movie. And in the movie, they hide the tunnel underneath the furnace. So it made sense, you know, oh, there's a item discovered. It made sense to me. Hey, there's a furnace in my bedroom. Let's push this. Oh, look, there's a hole here. If you've never seen the movie, you might not necessarily think to push the furnace. So this could be the game's way of telling you, hey, look, there's something here. But it seems to me like this guy's trying to get me caught. Is he trying to go in the tunnel? Because if he is failing miserably. I'm just asleep though. Another day dawns. Dude, my morale! Oh no. If I get caught now, it's all over. Guard. Guard in my room, just kind of chilling. Never mind the guy standing over the secret tunnel. Don't worry about him. He's just dancing. I'm waiting for the alarm. Because I haven't touched the keyboard. There we go. Time to wake up. You have to stay in bed until time to wake up. Now I have the guard's uniform. So I should be safe to go back to my room. Dude, I'm a guard. I'm going to throw you in solitary, buddy. See, flag's red, so if I were to get caught here... Red cross parcel, that's exactly what I need, actually. Leave the flashlight down there. I have items down there, I don't know what they're for. Put on the uniform. Uniform doesn't seem to actually do anything. Just make sure I don't miss roll call. I'm guessing here that roll call is something I need to be at in person. But once roll call's over, I might be able to wear the uniform and avoid breakfast and exercise, as long as I'm back here for nighttime roll call. Maybe that's what the uniform's for. No one saw. They didn't see me drop all my clothes and then just pick them right back up and stuff them in my pockets. I was very sneaky about it. Okay, breakfast time, so I'm going to put the clothes on and go grab the Red Cross parcel. Open it. There's my snips. Okay. This is good. This is good. Okay. Drop the uniform. Grab the radio. I'm gonna make my great escape. Can I make my great escape yet? Do I want the snips on me? Hard choices. I think I have to wait till nighttime to cut through the gate. I don't know. There's just so much I don't know. I'll just walk around with a radio. See, now I have every item that I'm aware of. No, that's not true. There's one more item. I guess I'll go grab that right now. Boom. Bottle of pee. I don't know what this is for. Oh, pick that up. The house looks like it's kind of on stilts. Can I go under the house? That'd be so cool. I don't think you can. Pee. Bottle of pee. Perfume, maybe? It's even purple. Maybe this is a bottle of perfume and you can drop it to attract the guards to it. It's kind of a stretch. But maybe you can use this to manipulate the guards. Exercise time. Doggos. Drop it. The dogs caught me and threw me in solitary. The dogs threw me into solitary. Another Red Cross parcel. So it's not over yet. I have a tiny little bit of morale. I don't know why he's freaking out in the corner, but he's freaking out. Yeah, I had the idea since when I was walking to the exercise yard, that dog just ran up on me. Well, maybe it's a bottle of... I think I broke the game. I think the game is broken. I was thinking maybe it's a bottle of like dog attractor. And the pee's just for show. I think that's a silly idea. Poison was another guess I had, but I don't know how to use it if it is poison. Perfume, poison, purple drink, potatoes, potato vodka, piss. There's any number of things it could be. Power potion. Yeah, pheromone, that's the word I was thinking of. I think I broke the game. I think they're supposed to come drag me out of solitary by now, and they're just not doing it. He's never danced up here before while in solitary. He always just stands right here. Hmm. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. I'm just hoping it will resolve itself and I'll get brought out of solitary. I don't think it will. Yeah, I know. That's super impressive, MP. There's just a little bit down here. Just a little bit. The flagpole, just a little bit. The grass underneath the flagpole, that is. Denton Designs made really good games. Made really cool games. Very like unique, creative, kind of high concept sort of stuff. What else did they do? Oh, that's right. They also did Shadowfire. That Commodore 64 game. Like a sweet strategy. Kind of strategy adventure hybrid. Very unique parser design. I can't do anything. They made that Dante's Inferno game. Oh, that game's so cool. Commodore 64. Yeah, this is such an awesome developer. I think that's that for this playthrough. Appears we have hit a wall. Quite literally. Literally and figuratively. I'm going to do one more attempt. It's almost dinner time, so we're just going to do one more attempt here. I'm going to play it pretty risky. Whoops. Yeah, time stood still. That game's so cool. We were talking about that earlier. It uses the same engine, but instead of prison break, okay, pick up the bottle. Instead of a prison break, that game's like you're in the land of the lost, prehistoric times. You're playing Crash Lands. You gotta try to escape the dinosaurs and the T-Rexes and the pterodactyls. It's such a cool game. That one has like a party member, or like a whole party system where the party members follow you around. You can transfer items between them. Yeah, that game is so cool. I still find myself to this day, just out of the blue, humming the 20-second music loop from Where Time Stood Still. Just, every now and again, it just comes to me. It gets stuck in my head for like an hour. Alright, so I grabbed the pee bottle straight away, hit it in the tunnel, and now I'm able to still make roll call. So this is a good start. I could go into the room and pick up the parcel, but instead I'm going to grab the key next. And then immediately after breakfast time, try and grab the uniform. Grab the key. There has to be more keys too. There's so many locked doors I just don't know how to get into. And this key seems to only work for one door. So there has to be more keys. There's gotta be a way to get into the Commandant's office. There has to be more items, just more stuff. I just need to figure it out. When get good at games, it takes me a while. I've never professed to be a good video game player. One thing I do have is lots and lots of patience. Someday I might attempt Lord of King 1cc's. In fact, okay, we gotta go. Just go this way. Just make our great escape. Door's locked. Use key. Drop the key. Okay. Leave the flashlight. We want the uniform. Put it on. Let's see, that's a locked door. I don't want the flashlight yet. See, locked door. Locked door. Let's grab the radio. Exercise time, I don't care. Okay. Freaking excellent. Chair is breaking. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to scratch the mic. What is this radio for? I'm just speaking out loud, so don't actually tell me if you know. But I don't. Escape from cold. It's on the Amiga. Ooh, I'll have to look at that. Only controlled 4 prisoners. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. I have this item here. I don't know what this is. So this is the bunkhouse, the mess hall. There's a sink here. This is adjacent to the mess hall. This must be some sort of food. Maybe this is the mysterious item that I use to attract the dogs. Or let's try this. Drop the uniform. Please, please no guards, please no guards, please no guards, please no guards. No guards, please no guards. Pick up the flashlight. Exercise is over. Please no guards. No guards. Just leave that stuff right there. I don't care. I want to try and drop this item between the two fences, see if the dogs will rush to it, and maybe then I can make a break for the tunnel. I doubt this will work, but I have to start trying things. Got to be a bit more aggressive in my attempts. Gates. Okay. Now, as soon as I drop. Did not work. This did not work. The dogs are coming. They got me. Uh-oh. It might be broken again. This might be one of those games where... Escape from cold hits. Let me look at... Might be one of those games where you just need to do a hard reset every now and again. Yeah, it's broken. Oh, this game looks sick. Missed roll call. Solitaire is not supposed to be game over, no. It's supposed to just end the day. What's supposed to happen is you get thrown into solitary and your guy stands right here. And then the next morning comes, a soldier comes in, grabs you, and escorts you out. And you start over on the next day. Your morale is a little bit lower, the items you had are gone, but it's not game over. The last two times, though, he just goes into the wall and does a little dance. So I think the game's a little broken. Probably need to do a hard reset. But you know what? It's dinner time. It's dinner time, so I'm gonna have to call it here for the night. Yeah, I'll look into that haze off stream. I'll get a couple different versions I can try out to see, just to see. I'm thinking though it just needs a hard reset. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for the raids, the subs, the follows, all the support. It's greatly appreciated. Hope you guys had fun. I will be back. I should be back tomorrow. Probably tomorrow morning. Play some more Great Escape. For those that don't know, I like to play a single game at a time. I just get single-minded focus on one game. Play it, play it, play it, play it. Eventually beat it, and then move on to something new. So I'm gonna be playing this game till I can figure it out. So I'll be back tomorrow. Some more Great Escape. Find somebody to raid. Who is streaming? There we go. There's Twitch. Yeah, that's where I got it. System 11, World of Spectrum. So I assumed it's fine. I think it's just as the game goes on, it just memory is kind of an issue with the Spectrum, so it probably doesn't totally clear it between playthroughs. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Um. Looking for somebody to raid. Oh, here we go. Is he just starting? Oh, ads. No. Hey, Ocean just published it. Ocean just published it. They didn't design the game. Uh-oh. The alarm's freaking out. Time for bed. Oh, it's not what I was thinking. Okay. Alright, I'm going to send you guys over to... Looks like Crow is streaming Betrayal at Krondor. Doing a casual playthrough. That's one of the games I've been wanting to play. So I don't know how far he is. This is his second or third day playing it. So we'll raid Crow. Yeah, thanks again for hanging out. Appreciate it very much. I'll be back tomorrow with more specky goodness. Till then, everybody take care, stay safe, have a good day. Adios. Bye-bye.